What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skull the Hero Slayer, and today we're going to be going back to a bit more of a standard run, but I did want to give one last shout out to Alan_draws on Twitter for that amazing thumbnail. You guys seem to really like it, and I really liked it too. I think it turned out great, and I'm very appreciative of the work that he put in for me. Very kind of experimental kind of episode for me. Just to kind of see how the algorithm treats it, but we'll just see how it goes. You know, I'm gonna keep my eye on that video over time. I feel like that's the kind of video that the algorithm will just like show people. And if you're new to my channel from that video because the algorithm showed it to you, welcome. Excuse me. I hope you at least know what Skul the Hero Slayer is, because I can't explain the entire game to you. But if you do know what Skul the Hero Slayer is, and you're new to me in particular, I play this game a lot. I have a lot of hours in this game and a lot of experience. I kind of have a few in the weeds kind of things I like to talk about from time to time on this channel. Oh, and also if you saw that there, when I was changing my skills on this is a mod I have to make starting a run easier for me. I have a few mods like this that I don't really use that often. You did see me use it at the start of the last video though. It's just a dev menu that lets you spawn stuff in. I'll occasionally spawn in items and rig a run in quotation marks, just for fun. But the main mods I use are quality of life mods. One of them is the one I just showed, where I can re-roll my skills from my skulls on that machine. Another one I have actually fixes some of the NPC glitches, like the Spokesman of the Mist and the Dark Mirror can't have damage amplification for some reason, except on extremely rare occasions. But I have a mod that fixes that. The slime no longer favors certain items to dupe, which I'm sure that's a glitch a lot of people know. He doesn't do that in my runs. He's full random. The Sin Druid in Act 3 also can spawn in more Sin items, because if you've ever noticed, they tend to spawn the same ones. Greed and I think Chase. Or Greed and I don't know. The treasure and the Chase element is something the Druid favors a lot. But in my runs, he chooses from all of them equally, and there's even some Sin items, I shit you not, that exist in the game's code that can't appear in the game. That the NPC fix mod I have fixes that. So if you want to see these mods, I have them linked in every description of every video, so you can look there. But yeah, a little ramble here at the start, you know, just to like kind of catch people up to speed. And there's more stuff I could ramble about, but I'll try not to ramble too much. Either way, we got 3 doors. This is actually something important to ramble about. 3 doors. So, oh my god. I don't want this to be a super explanation-heavy video. If you're like a veteran viewer and you already know this shit, you can just like skip a little ahead or something. I just, if anyone new got picked up in the algorithm, I want them to be caught up with my in-the-weeds stuff that I talk about a lot. So, something you'll hear me mention in a lot of my videos is door count. Door count is how many rooms you go into in a skull seed. So like item doors, money doors, skull room doors. The amount of doors that you go into on any given run is not fixed, it's random. And you can either go into a high amount of doors or a low amount of doors on a run. And what you would like to happen is you go into more doors than less doors, because the more doors you go into, the more resources you have access to. You have more money, you have more skull shards. You have everything, basically. And a way you can tell, generally speaking, it's pretty consistent, how many rooms you're going to go into on any given skull seed, is how many rooms you go into before you get to the first shop. It's very consistent. If you go into 3 rooms, that means you're on a lower door count seed. And if you go into 4, you're on a higher door count seed. We went into 3. So that means our seed is likely a lower end seed for doors that we're going to go into. Anyway, I have the chance to dupe skulls here. This is a very chaotic seed so far, but it didn't happen anyway because that's a common. But would have been nice. I do like my Skul dupes. Alright, we're looking for certain things. None of that's quite what I had in mind. But Mane of the Beast King is back. Literally used it last episode. Not going to be as good here. So, a little upsetting, but hey. Just a start. Anything can happen. And it's actually pretty good on Officer, I guess. Tackle Dashers can use Mane of the Beast King to decent effect. They're no pikemen, but they can still use it. Alright, bro. And really, honestly, Genie can use it pretty well, too. He has a very quick basic attack out of his dash, so it's like... He's pretty good at it, too, all things considered. Oh. Nice. Kind of. That took quite a while, but... Okay. Well, there's Light Spirit Lou. Is this going to send me on a fairy tale run? I don't really care for fairies, if I'm being completely honest, but, if they ever... Basically, the only time you'll ever see me do fairy tale runs is if I get Light Spirit Lou at the start. And here he is. It means getting Dark Spirit Shade is a lot easier. It gives me a lot of time to look for the spirits. The reason I don't like spirit runs, by the way, is not because they're weak. I think spirits are fine. They're like a decent way, especially for new players, to get their first wins and stuff. I don't like light or spirit runs because I think they're kind of boring. They play the run for you, and I don't find that to be very interesting. But they are fun to build around. Like, I'm not saying they're like boring or anything, especially if you can get Desert, which we... Anytime I see an Omen, I'm going to be a little excited, because that is actually a cool way to build a run. And I would be unironically kind of stoked. But if this does become a spirit run, obviously one of the #1 items we're going to be looking for is Elementalist Blessing. But really, any spirit that's good. Like, we'd like to get Undyne with the Lake of the Spirit and stuff like that. We'll take this. We'll also have to switch our skulls if that happens, but it's yet to be seen. We just got Lou at the start here. Oh, okay, Lake of the Spirit. Interesting. I'm actually not going to buy food, because I need money to go far in these shops. Unfortunate. What's this? Okay. Interesting. Not bad. Definitely a nice thing to just get from a random box. I was kind of hoping it would be a Bone of Mana, but like that's also good. We just need good skulls to use it. Yeah, well, I can't bring him. My audience hates when I bring him. Why is my computer doing this, man? Calm down, computer. Why are you freaking out about Skul the Hero Slayer? Let's not make this a trend. I'm getting beat up. I'm getting beat the fuck up. We're going into, like, no fucking doors on this seed, by the way. It's pretty gnarly so far. This is definitely seeming to be a mean Skul seed. Yeah, we're definitely going to be stuck at this Yigi for a bit, I think. Not the end of the world, though. He's just Yigi. Like, basically, whenever I'm stuck at Yggdrasil, it's just a minor inconvenience. It's annoying, but, like, just means I have to be here longer. Like, I'm never going to actually lose to Yigi. Oh my god, dog. For the love of God. Yeah, we're definitely seeing an ult here. We're seeing a Yigi ult and there's nothing I can do. This is the most Yigi ult ass run ever. Come on, Black Spirit Lu, save me. Get me out of here, buddy. Get me out of here. You can get me out of here, right, dog? No, dude. He's only at half. This run's just not built with these skulls in mind at all. Hey, though, did you see that that bone or infinite bone activated though? Shit, though. Ain't no one talking about that infinite bone. Okay, could you activate it again though, infinite bone? All right. At least we didn't have to see 2 Yggdrasil ults, right, guys? Could always be worse. And a bunch of dog doo-doo. Yup. Pretty bad. The only thing I see here that I even slightly like is the Sun Fragments of Wagon. But I'm going to take this. And my computer's going to not like that for some reason. What is happening, bro? Chill out. And no good curse. You'll love to see it. You know, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I had a really cool run that I was recording before this. It was a Davy Jones and Officer run, and it was really strong. And guess what happened? I had a Windows update last night, and guess what Windows Update does? Go on, guess. That's right, dear viewer. It deselects my microphone in OBS for some reason and defaults to nothing. So all the audio I was recording, all the commentary, wasn't caught on my microphone. And I always have to deal with this. And I just forget sometimes that that's a thing. Like, and sometimes it just griefs my recordings. But it's very contrasting to go from that run that was so nice and so cool to this. And I got it to Act 3 too. Like, I'd just beaten the Liana sisters. I alt-tabbed and saw that my audio wasn't recording. So I'm just living La Vida Loca. I'm fucking chilling, you know. I'm having a good old time over here, losing my progress and shit. Not big deal though. Thanks, Windows Update. I love you. I really appreciate the work you do, Bill Gates. I'm your biggest fan, sir. I love your fucking product, asshole. Anyway, yeah, I got a Crown of Thorns. It could dictate the direction of this run. I would prefer to build a light or a spirit run, if I'm being honest, just cause like I haven't done it in a while, and I just built a run with this and this together. But if it ends up going the way of this, then that's just the way it goes. You guys know, at least if you're a regular viewer, you know how my run building philosophy works. I go with the flow of the RNG. If the game offers me a bunch of crit items, then I take crit items and I build around them. I think that's the best way to play this game, personally. So we're so poor that we couldn't even afford anything in this shop. Because I'm not getting treasure or gold percent gain. This might be a rough one, guys. This might be a rough one. So far, we're getting low roll door counted out the ass. The game is being mean about it, too. I mean, it did offer me a Crown of Thorns, so I can't be too upset. But I didn't necessarily want to build around crit items. Oh my god, these commons, bro. Like, can you, like, not? I might take this Gravedigger, though. With Infinite Bone, it seems pretty strong. Is Genie... I'm gonna get rid of this, actually. Genie's better here. If this does become a crit item run, then... But if you didn't know, I'm a big fan of Gravedigger. I think he's really strong. And King Lear is his strongest skill, so... King Lear is like a sleeper OP skull that I like to occasionally give his flowers. Basically, the two summoner focused skulls. With Davy Jones, of course, also having summons, but I'm saying like summoner focus. Gravedigger and Recruit are very, very, very strong, and I think they get slept on way too much. The way I look at these skulls, and the way I like to explain it to people, is, for one, you should swap with them. If you don't swap at all, then you probably won't get as good of value out of these two as I do as a swap player. Which you should swap, by the way. It's been a while since we had that conversation, but we'll save that for another day. But the way I look at these two is you swap into them, you cast your skills, and then you swap to your partner skull. And basically, you're playing two skulls at once at that point, because the entire function of this character is to spawn summons that attack for you, and that's like the whole entire way you play the skull. So if you swap out, spawn your summons, and then swap to your partner skull, you're still technically playing Gravedigger at that point, because that's what he's supposed to do. So like, it's basically like playing two skulls at the same time, and it's very strong. And especially with a skill as strong as King Lear, which is just insane. Especially with a crit item build. It's hard to go wrong. And we even have like Infinite Bone, which allows us to spam our summons even more. We are still very weak though, as you can tell. This run is not out of the awkward phase yet. Which normally by this point I kind of like to be, so... Pretty annoying adventurers, but that's all well and good, I guess. Alright, I will absolutely take that. Sadly, I don't think I can take Cursed Live Embers. But my dog, Dark Paladin, big fan. He even has one of the skills. No, he has both the skills. These are the... So basically, normally my caveat for Dark Paladin is... He's a very strong character, but he has pretty glaring issues that you can get around, but you need to know about them. His skill casting speed needs to be pretty high because a lot of his skills take a long time to cast, and any time that you're stuck in place and can't move in Skul is really, really bad, because movement is very important in Skul the Hero Slayer. But we actually got two of the easier to deal with skills on Gravedigger, or on Dark Paladin, excuse me. So we don't need it as much as we normally do. But if you have that one where he like slashes a bunch of times, if you don't have skill casting speed in any way, shape, or form, you're going to be struggling. Pretty hard. It gets pretty rough. Unfortunate. These commons are burning a hole in my pocket. I'm going to be very poor for this shop again. And this is a shop where I actually need to buy the food, so... Our shops are kind of getting cooked right now, and it's not good. Especially if I'm going to build around spirits, which is looking less and less likely. Okay, well, we actually died there, but that's fine. Now we just can't die against Leona Sisters if we want to keep our reassembly. Which, you know, I would like to. Call me crazy. I am a fan of having reassembly. But we took that to die on purpose. And now our Howling Egg is active, so we're going to have even more magic damage. If you didn't know, this is one of the items that you take to die on purpose. A strategy you see me employ a lot if you watch my channel enough. This is one of the reasons we do it. Because you see the effects double upon surviving death 1 time or more. So now, instead of just giving me 100% magic damage, it's giving me 200. Which, I don't know if I need to tell you. That's a big number. We are Howling Egg and Irresistible Suggestion enjoyers in this community. Playing a little careful. The Halfling is here to bail me out. Thank you, Halfling. I love you. Sometimes I hate you. You're a big fan. And now we might not even have to buy food. What the fuck are these commons, bro? Leave me alone. It is looking less and less likely that we're going to be able to build around spirits. I really, honestly, probably should pivot from it. We can get rid of Mane of the Beast King, I guess. If I'm trying to get Treasure 4, this is also important. It's a matter of, is it even worth trying to do? It has to be, because we're low rolling our door so hard. I think we just give up on turning this into a legendary. And I can maybe do a refresh here. Here's Gnome. I don't really have anything I'm willing to get rid of for it. It's looking unlikely for spirits, guys. I'm going to be honest. We're just struggling with money so much on this run. Mane of the Beast King definitely makes our run, like, it was nice to have it. And our crit items are going to be a little bit weaker for a little bit, but... I don't regret any of the decisions I made. We're doing okay, I think. I'm maybe coping a little bit. Hand of the Destroyer, not interested. Desire, you fucking son of a bitch. What do I do here? We already have Omen. And taking Omen 2 is fucking scary. I don't know. Man, my inscriptions are bad right now. This is rough. This is a rough build right now. I think I just can't take it. So I think that's like my official, I'm not building spirits on this run. We'll probably lock more in on the crit items. Which is not what I wanted to happen, but if I'm playing to win, I think I have to. Which I'm always playing to win, so... It is what it is. Crit items are just too easy and consistent. And we have good crit item skulls too, so... Alright. I'll probably lock in on this Gravedigger. I am a Gravedigger enjoyer. I guess I could upgrade my Dark Paladin and... I think I'm going to lock it on Gravedigger. I think that's the right play. That's like the skill casting speed I was talking about. Even with like the good skills, you still run into it sometimes. Lil bro's just stuck in place for 8,000 years anytime he does anything. Okay, why has it been lagging on the Leona sisters so much lately? Like, that shit's gonna get me killed. Computer needs to relax. Maybe I need to clear up some storage space or something. I probably should ride the merry-go-round here, but it's going to be hard to. Because my Light Spirit Lu is going to be, like, slowly killing the Leona sister that I don't want them to. We want the long-hair sister to come down. If we can get her to come down, this saves us a lot of grief. Okay, cool. I really want to do a lot of damage to her while she's here. Okay, we didn't do enough. We're getting there, though. That's not what I wanted to happen, if I'm being honest. But I think we lowered her HP enough to have a lower HP phase 2 here. Ah! I'm so close to losing reassembly. I don't know how I'm alive. I take my W's where I can, though. Even if they're confusing. Okay. There you go. RIP. Reassembly's gone. That's pretty bad. This run is struggling a lot. I think I'm going to upgrade my Gravedigger. I think we need the power boost. I need to be able to swap freely between two characters and have them be strong. And I think Gravedigger right now is kind of dragging me down a little bit. But he doesn't have to. This is a good item. It's looking like we're probably going to go in a damage % direction with hopeful crit items. But at this, yeah, we're getting rid of Lake of the Spirit now. We're just dipping on. Oh my god, terrible curses. Aging isn't a terrible curse, I guess. It'd be good on Gravedigger. I maybe should actually consider taking it. Also, if you hear my nephew screaming in the background, apologies, but there's nothing I can do about it. I think our Bone of Infinite Bone is gonna make up for that, so I don't think I need to. Oh, wait. I'm not going to be able to make this legendary. I can only make it unique. We're one bone shard off. Insane. Crazy work. I'm nervous. I need to lock in for this portion of the run because this is actually going to be very scary. Ow! Hear him. Oh, he exploded. Okay. Getting brawlered there was, like, really bad. Okay. God damn, bro. No way. There's just no way. I would die. I can't. It's strong, but I just can't. I would die. Can the game, like, chill out for 2 seconds, man? God damn. Oh. The ride never ends. Yeah, don't need an ability swapper. Is that the shop? I wasn't looking. It is the shop. Prisoners, too late for you. This is good. We don't have treasure 4 yet. Am I getting treasure 4 in this run? I honestly don't think I am. I think I need to pivot away from it. We're like in a kind of an emergency mode right now. Alright, there's our Fulgent Dawn. That's nice. And now I can buy the food, which is necessary. I don't think we got enormously more powerful in there, but we got stronger enough. Lag. Okay, that's what I wanted. God, holy shit, man. This run is just taking me. This run is taking me out. It just sucks comparing it to the run I was on that we could have been on together here, because that run was like really good. This run has the potential to be even better. It's getting there. That's scary. It's like a constant uphill battle. Yeah, not really good. Nothing helpful. Definitely need to just spam skills like crazy. Alright, we were able to stop the worst case scenario there, which is nice. Okay. No. No. That's like a super nope. Not interested. But I will take the bone shards. One reason I usually like having treasure 4 is to make up bone shard counts. But we're already going to have 2 legendaries if we make it out of this fight. So we're doing pretty good in that front. So we don't need treasure 4 as much. Doesn't mean we don't want it still. It would be very nice. You can ult. He should die here. Alright, cool. Pretty scary fight, but we're through it. Happy to get that heal. Definitely too late, I think, for this. It's got good inscriptions on it, though. And we don't... I mean, losing Wisdom 4 is pretty rough, but... I'm going to take this. I like the inscriptions. It gives me collection desire value. We'll get Wisdom 4 back. I think this is pretty important. Alright, get these 2 to legendary. Seems good to me. Alright. Oh, man. I'm very scared of this next portion of the run. Okay. Nether Mana Suppressor or something? Pot of Greed also seems pretty good. We're already at 18. That's like decent progress. Maybe we pivot from Treasure 4. Or Wisdom 4. Because like this item's burning a bit of a hole in my pocket. Gives me money for the next shop too. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Nice. What are we looking for? Invisible knife, obviously. We only have 1 balanced skull, so it's a lot less enticing. This is too late, of course. I'm gonna take the bone shards, I guess. We're starting to get pretty high item quality, so we're not in as dire straits. Our damage is good too. Things are looking more standard, you know, like kind of what we want to see on a skull run around this time. We don't feel as desperate. Ah! Don't do it! That was scary, dude. I was fucking scared. Ooh. Sir, could you, like, not do that and just let me out of this room with my HP intact? Thank you. Fuck. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to have faith in this run. I think it's pretty good. I think we're out of the woods by and large. I'm feeling quite a bit better. We're even going to get skill cooldown and attack speed going now, which means even more consistent use of our skills. It's looking okay. The damage is better than I thought it would be. Excuse me. Oh. Fuck me. Don't do it. Jeez, man. Alright, 114 is pretty good. Well, actually, you need to get to 500. I might be on a little bit of copium here, guys. We're not going in a lot of doors, so... Oh my god, can I get a good curse, please? I genuinely don't even know what to take. I think I'll build into this, and from there, who knows? God almighty, dog. This run is mean as fuck so far. It is just a mean skull run. It wants me dead very badly. And it also wants me to have a tough time. It's like, even if I can't kill you, I'm going to make you winning this run really hard. Okay, Cannoneer is kind of annoying here. Cool. Desire again? Courage? Like, come on. Stop taunting me. Like, I don't even like spirits, so I'm not that miffed that I'm not on a spirit run. But, like, you don't gotta fucking, like, taunt me with what could have been. Ow! My shield, though. Could you, like, come out of this hole? Thank you. Alright. Shop, I need you to do something here. Anything, really. And I mean anything. Okay. Cool. That's cool. Hey, yo. That's cool. Shit, dog. You do you. I can't control you. You're the master of your own life. I just can only give meek suggestions and hope you listen. This is going to be an interesting Skul the Hero Slayer run, guys. That is not what I wanted to happen there. I'm really dumb for letting that happen. Little pea brain over here. Can I have, like, a heal or something to, like, bail me out? Oh. Well, hey. I appreciate that, game. Okay. Not good, guys. Not good at all. There's still a demon hunter over here who could fuck me up too. Alright, good luck to me. Whoever this is, I think determines a lot. That's not what I wanted to see. Could be worse, but not great. I gotta lock in. Alright, I think we're gonna get out of here. Almost died at the last second there. Wouldn't that have been something? I'll just keep this. Like, Succubus is good, but I want the bone shards, and I think this is a perfectly usable quintessence. Alright, we definitely want to heal and gain some max HP. I need this last portion of the run here to set me up pretty good. Where were you? Like, where was all of this earlier? That's the slime. There's some good dupes. There's also some bad dupes. I'll probably end up deleting the solars or the golden sword here. You're late, Haxa. You can't come. Sorry. Do not come. Scary. Probably wouldn't take. Bad. Good. Potentially good. Great. Fine. Great. Great. We got some good dupes here. Potentially good. If I can awaken it, which I think I can. Yeah, I guess we just hope for the best. None of that's... I mean, this could be okay if I'm really that scared, which I'm not. What don't I want here? I guess I'm fine with all of this. Let's look at our pedestals. Misfortune could be okay. I think Rapidity is probably the play. Buy Rapidity on the pedestal. Save our money, buy something on the pedestal in the last shop. We don't need bone shards, so we're going to... I'm actually going to take an item room here. Can you come down here, man? Thank you. What are you? Alright. We're strong. That much is at least a thing. The run might be a little weird, but we are not weak. And that's good. That's, what we want to see. This is also nice, potentially. The ring here could actually be a lifesaver. Raven's Monarch Feather is not really bad either, actually. Could get rid of this. We're not really using it as much. We don't need it. I think I'm going to get rid of it. The thing about the Infinite Bone is, now that we have our Skull cooldown and attack speed up, we have low cooldowns on our Gravedigger skills anyway, so we don't, and we're, like, the thing is we also swap between our skulls a lot, so we don't need the spamming as often as we did at the start of the run. If I get really lucky, I could maybe go Treasure Plus. Let's see if we can get a good last-second treasure item. Treasure Plus would just save this run entirely. Probably too late to pivot to that. And what would I even get rid of? Don't think there's an answer that makes sense to me, so pass. All right, cool. Nice. We're at 408. I think we can awaken these by the time we get to the end. And even if I can't, I can awaken them, I'm pretty sure, in Demon King Castle Defense. If I'm careful against the statues, I think we can awaken it in the first room. Nothing good there, but that's fine. I think we're at the point now where our run is just strong enough. Thank God we got there. This has been a struggle run so far, to say the least. Comparing it to the run that I lost, I kind of am in mourning. Alright, cool. Did I swap these skills around at some point? I feel like Dark Charge should be on my 1 key. I might have accidentally swapped them around in the menu. Get him, King Lears. Show him who's boss. Me. I can't really see. I know I see the orbs in the Bible. What would go if I wanted to take one of those? Really nothing. I think everything's pretty important. Take the money. Very weird skull run so far. Can I have some curses, please? Alright, that's fine. You don't have to do that. That's cool, though. That's alright. I'll just not have curses. This is a mean skull run, guys. I'm going to be honest. This is not going to be that strong. Exclusively because the game just did not offer me the means to make it that strong. I think it will be strong enough. We're just not going to be in, like, Omega territory or anything approaching it. And that's just because the game didn't offer me it. Because, like, having a strong curse is pretty important for for getting the Omega Giga damage runs that you like to see. I'm going to buy Heirloom, I guess. We'll just juggle here, I guess. Take a little max HP. We're at 300. That's pretty good. And here's my kit. I'm going to go over the items. If you need to pause the video and read what item does, you may do so. Here I go. The dark abilities, 0 curses, and the quintessence. I'm not salty. Yeah. 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 Okay. Wake up. Come get your beatings. There we go. And here's the new stats, actually. Did I show the stats before? And here's this item now that it's awoken. Getting 2 of those at the last second is pretty nice. We also got the apple coming our way, which is nice. I didn't take in case you were wondering, I didn't take a level or a max level inscription on purpose because I'd like to take the apple. I think it's gonna be better here. All right, we feel pretty strong. I won't lie. Like it's. I think yeah, I'm gonna hold my opinion until I see how much damage I'm doing to the hero. And also, here's my stats for the record. If you didn't know, the Dark Paladin Shield gives you amplification, 30% whenever you have it up. And here's my stats with that amp. So we actually have quite a bit of stats. We're a bit of a stats monkey here. Okay, so we're able to kill him very quickly. Maybe I'm not giving... Dude, just imagine if we had 1 amping curse. Ah! We're doing actual good damage. I'm just... What could have been? I'm shocked that we did that much damage. Get him, King Lear's. No shot. I was about to say, no shot he gets away with this roar. Not happening. Send me in. Send me in. Alright. Skip that foolish old Demon King Castle defense, because who cares? Not me. And take our apple, 100% in both directions, attack speed by 50, or 40, excuse me, and max HP by 50. Pretty nice, and here's our new stats. Definitely a winnable run, for sure. We don't even have maxed Stone of the Year, actually. Didn't even notice that. We get it here, though. If we win, of course. Which I can. I can win. Yeah, this is pretty chaotic, but, You know, it's just a classic Skul, too many things happening on the screen at once. Pretty normal. Standard affair. God damn, dog. For a no curse having run, dude, it's pretty good. Another thing I love about Gravedigger that I should mention, by the way, after I'm done with this fight, because I don't want to die. So let me lock in. Well, I think I cursed myself here to the Giga ult. I don't think there's any getting around it. I wasn't thinking. You know, I'm just gonna attack him because he's definitely low enough. I'm not scared of the Giga ult, it's just a time waster. And I guess maybe some people want to see it sometimes, so. Yeah, nothing too scary. More than anything, just wastes my time. You landed in the Macbeths, you fucking maroon. You fucking fool, you landed in the pile of Macbeths. You're not supposed to land in the pile of Macbeths. Everyone knows that. And I'll be taking my tibia, of course. And being on my merry way. Feeling pretty good about my odds. You know, even though we lost reassembly, we basically built our own reassembly with just our max HP. So, though with Omen, maybe not, since we have like 50% less max HP effectively. Either way. Oh my god, 2 in a row. What is this? Get these pillars out of here, man. Can't see. Yeah, I just can't see. It's a can't see kind of run. I gotta go off vibes. I lost quite a bit of HP there. I'm not too happy about it, but I think that should be the extent of it. The pillars are the pillars after all. They're scary and they're tough. It's like the only thing I really fear about this guy. And the rift, but we don't usually have to worry about that too much. Getting our tibia up here is actually kind of annoying. Takes a while. Oh. Oh. Something weird is happening. It's like fucking with the arena. What the fuck? Hello? Am I having like a memory leak or something? What is happening? Okay, what is actually happening right now? It's lagged so bad that the actual arena is being affected. I'm dying because of it. I have to go to the debris phase, I think. Hello? Am I gonna die because of some lag? Like, what the fuck was that? We can't be having that happen. Like, what is going on? You know, I'm looking at the like console, and I just see like a million error messages related to Gravedigger. Okay, we still win. That would not have been my fault if I lost. That would have been annoying. I would have been actually angry. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Definitely want to figure that out. But GG's, I guess. um, yeah, that was a good run. Very mean run though. That was like one of the meanest runs I've had of Skull in a while. I was able to cobble together a pretty effective build, but the game was not having me. Was not having it, and it was trying to make things as hard as possible, and it definitely succeeded. That was not easy. Um, and it definitely didn't go the way I wanted it to. We didn't even ever see an invisible knife. We only had like the one crit item, which was doing work, but this could have been like an ability spam items run too, and it would have been pretty strong. But like I was never really offered a coherent path. I know I passed some ability spam items. Like I actually think I could have built a pretty coherent ability spam item run. Now that I really think about it, like Bone of Mana. I saw Mage's Necklace a couple times. I could have done it. I could have fully leaned into it, and maybe I should have. But I don't know. I didn't expect to get double Demonomicons, so I don't know. I don't really regret any of my decisions too much. The thing I'm really concerned about is how laggy this game has been lately. I don't know why. Hopefully that's not a consistent issue moving forward, because that was so laggy it was like fucking with the battlefield. That was bizarre. So I'll try and see if I can figure out what the hell was causing that. But either way, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah. I guess it's a bit of a return to normalcy compared to the last one, but we'll just see how it goes. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye.